Alex, why don't you start off by telling us, yeah, just a little bit more about yourself and when you first started playing piano and any other instruments that you play.
Started playing. My dad said I was about 4 or 5 years old. He can't really remember, but it was around that time. And when I started getting older, I started doing Royal Conservatory, classical piano, got all the way up to grade 6. And then after that, I kind of got a little bored of it. So then I started teaching myself how to play different genres. I started to get jazz lessons, and then I just started teaching myself after that, blues, rock. Then I started joining some bands, for example, Northbound, which you met me in.
That's awesome, man. That's
Yeah.
Great to hear, the whole history of it all and how you've come from where you started. From behind the scenes, you and I have been sort of working on some tracks as well, which is really cool. So why don't you talk a little bit about your original music, because I know, and some stuff about what you're working on in terms of your original music and everything.
The stuff I'm doing right now, before lockdown, quarantine, and stuff like that, me and my buddy Jerry, who you also know, we decided to form a band, and we started to get some gigs lined up, and then obviously they all got canceled. So then all the songs that we wrote before lockdown, quarantine, we started recording. Like, for example, the one you're helping us out with, Runaway. I probably made that when I was still in Northbound.
Awesome. Yeah. Do you want to go ahead and play a song for us?
Yes, this is one of my favorite songs of all time. It's called New York State of Mind by Billy Joel.
Nice. That was awesome, man. Really, really spicy chords. That, like, I love the sound of those chords. What are those? What extensions do you throw on those? Did you throw like 13s and stuff like that?
Yeah, a little bit of 13, you know, major ninths, some sharp fifths and stuff like that, you know, some weird stuff, you know,
All the weird
major minor chords, you know.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love hear that sound is just like it's such a like a really smooth, like rich sound. Whenever I hear that, I'm like, ooh, that's really, really nice. I love it.
Yeah. And with a little blues stuff too.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Why do you think music education is important to you and learning about music in general?
I think, well, any art, it's usually just an outlet to, you know, showcase your expressions and feelings and stuff like that in a creative form. So I think it makes me happy. So I think if more people have the opportunity, it can make them happy, even if they're not really good at it, as long as they're having fun and enjoying themselves, right? I think that's what's important. So if they took the time and did some kind of, you know, whether it's music, drama, art, or whatever, some kind of education class like that, I think it would really benefit them just because it might make them feel happier.
Do you have another tune you want to play?
This one is by one of my favorite bands called Steely Dan, which we mentioned earlier a little bit. It's called Deacon Blues.